Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Margaret Lloyd here at Eternal Shift. We're going to see how we can shift through these narcissists, okay? So, we're going to start today with narcissistic personality disorder and what it is, what it looks like, what we need to look for when we are looking at our partners or potential partners. We need to know whether we're looking at a good person or a person that might mean us harm. So, and I truly believe all of us can have a narcissistic tendency, but some of us allow that to manifest into being a full narcissist. Most people will avoid those tendencies and those traits. So, let's go over what is a narcissistic personality. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. But behind this mask of extreme confidence, they're not sure of their self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. A narcissistic personality disorder causes problems in many areas of life, such as relationships, work, school, financial matters. People with narcissistic personality disorder may be generally unhappy and disappointed when they're not given the special favors or admiration that they believe they deserve. Treatment for narcissistic personality disorder centers around talk therapy, also called psychotherapy. Narcissistic personality disorder affects more males than females, and it often begins in the teens or early adulthood. Some children may show traits of narcissism, but this is often typical for their age, and it doesn't mean they'll go on to develop a narcissistic personality disorder. So that's good because, yes, sometimes kids can feel very, like the world's their oyster and you better just do what they want. But those children grow up and learn that they're not so important. They're not like all that in a bag of chips, like they used to say. Symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder and how severe they are can vary. People with the disorder can have an unreasonably high sense of self-importance and require constant, excessive admiration. They feel that they deserve privileges and special treatment. They expect to be recognized as superior even without achievement. They make achievements and talents seem bigger than they are. So let's say a narcissist is, let's see, in a track race. They're in college and they're running track. And they're trying to qualify for the Olympics. So they do their races, and then when they apply for being on the U.S. Olympic track team, when they fill out the forms or whatever they have to fill out, they lie. They say they ran a mile instead of saying they ran a mile in 6 seconds. They'll say they ran it in 4.5. It's just up it a little bit. When actually they didn't. Therefore, they really wouldn't qualify for the Olympics. That's what a narcissist does. They're preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. They believe they are superior to others and can only, spend time with or be understood by equally special people. Oh yeah, how he used to always throw into my face that he had a college degree. I didn't. And they always will be critical of and look down on people they feel are not as important. Even though he married me and said he loved me, I still felt like he looked down on me a lot of the time. And this wasn't at first. This wasn't until I guess the last 20 some odd years. 20 years, yeah. So the last half of our marriage, I felt belittled, unimportant, that he was better than me. They expect special favors, expect other people to do what they want without question. Oh yeah. Like when he wanted me to do other guys, have sex with other guys, I was supposed to do it without question. I need to fix the lighting in here. Just a second, okay? Be right back. There, I don't look so as wiped out. I am wiped out. Trust me. It's been a rough day already. All right, so let's get back. Where were we? You know, wanting special favors. My husband wanted me to do other guys without question. And I was to do it without question. and he would take advantage, and they take advantage of others to get what they want, whether it's right or wrong. You know, he did it all the time. Have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. He didn't recognize my needs, which was to have a peaceful marriage, to live together till the day we die, peacefully, monogamously, just the two of us. But it wasn't to be. Be envious of others and believe he would be envious of others that were higher up. And he believed others envied him that were below him. Behave in an arrogant way, brag a lot, come across as conceited. Oh, yes, he did. Very conceited. Insist on having the best of everything. For instance, the best car, the best office, absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. At the same time, people with narcissistic personality disorder have trouble handling anything they view as criticism. They become impatient or angry when they don't receive special recognition or treatment. They have major problems interacting with others, easily feeling slighted, react with rage or contempt, and try to belittle other people to make themselves appear superior, most definitely. They have difficulty managing their emotions and behaviors. When he would get upset, he would totally shut down, not talk to a single person, and just crawl into a hole. I just wish he'd crawled into a hole and gone all the way through to hell and back. Experienced major problems dealing with stress or adapting to change. Yeah, he had trouble with that. Withdraw from or avoid situations in which they might fail. Yeah, he did that. Feel depressed and moody because they fall short of perfection. Yep. Have secret feelings of insecurity, shame, humiliation, and fear of being exposed as a failure. What causes a narcissist? What causes the disorder? It's not really known what causes narcissistic personality disorder. The cause is likely very complex. Narcissistic personality disorder may be linked to environment, parent-child relationships, with either too much adoration or too much criticism that don't match the child's actual experiences and achievements. That's a possibility. Genetics, inherited characteristics such as certain personality traits. It's a possibility. Neurobiologically, the connection between the brain and behavior and thinking. Boy, that's something to think about. Risk factors. Although the cause of narcissistic personality disorder isn't known, some researchers think that overprotective or neglectful parenting may have an impact on children who are born with a tendency to develop the disorder. Genetics and other factors also may play a role in the development of narcissistic personality disorder. Complications of narcissistic personality disorder and other conditions that can occur along with it include relationship difficulties, problems at work or school, depression and anxiety, other personality disorders, which could be schizophrenia, bipolar, could be any number of things. Physical health problems, high blood pressure, heart problems, other physical health problems. I'm trying to think who knows? Drug and alcohol misuse. Yeah, that's a definite, because they use that to minimize the pain, the distress, the stress. Suicidal thoughts and behaviors. Yeah, he never had those. Prevention. Because the cause is unknown, there's no known way to prevent the condition, but it may help to get treatment as soon as possible for any childhood mental health issues. Participate in family therapy to learn healthy ways to communicate or to cope with conflicts or emotional distress. Seek guidance from a therapist or social worker if needed. So let's go over some of these things and see what we can learn from them. Let's see what we can learn here. Here we go. Get that moved over there. Get that moved over there. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So, there are some books out there that might help us all. Let's see. There's the Mayo Clinic Family Health book. Now that wouldn't help us. Let's see. It might, but it would be, have to really get in there to find what you needed in a book, in that book, because it dealt with everything from a sty in the eye to a hangnail and everything in between. So let's see. To get diagnosed, some features of narcissistic personality disorder are like those of other personality disorders. There's a lot of them out there. But the narcissistic personality disorder is based on your symptoms, how they impact your life, a physical exam to make sure you don't have a physical problem causing your symptoms, a thorough psychological evaluation that may include filling out questionnaires, guidelines on the diagnostic and statistical manual of mental disorders. Treatments for this, which is talk therapy or psychotherapy. Medicines may be included in your treatment if you have other mental health conditions such as depression. Narcissistic personality disorder treatment is centered around psychotherapy, which can help you to learn to relate better with others so that your relationships are closer and more enjoyable and more rewarding. Understanding the causes of your emotion, what drives you to compete, to distrust others, to dislike others, possibly yourself. Like I said, we all have a little bit of a narcissistic person in us, because there's always been a time in a human's life that they don't like themselves. So this helps you to focus, accept, and maintain real personal relationships and work together with coworkers. Recognize and accept your actual abilities, skills, potential, so you can tolerate criticisms and failures. Increase your ability to understand and manage your feelings. Understand and learn how to handle issues related to your self-esteem. Learn to set and accept goals that you can reach instead of wanting goals that are not realistic. Therapy can be short-term to help you manage during times of stress or crisis. Therapy can also be provided on an ongoing basis to help you achieve and maintain your goals. Often including family members or others in therapy can be helpful. There are no medicines specifically used to treat narcissistic personality disorders. But if you have symptoms of depression, anxieties, there are medicines to help with that. And they do help with the depression. Lifestyle and home remedies. Keep an open mind. Focus on rewards of treatment. Follow your treatment plan. I wish I had one. I just found out the other day, I thought I was talking to a psychologist, a therapist. I've been talking to a psychiatrist. All she's done is give me meds. Nothing else. I need a therapist. So I guess I got to go find me a therapist now. Get treatment for alcohol and drug misuse or other mental health problems. Addiction, depression, anxiety, and stress can lead to a cycle of emotional pain and unhealthy behaviors. Stay focused on your goals. Stay motivated by keeping your goals in mind, reminding yourself that you can work to repair damaged relationships and become more content with your life. Preparing for your appointment. Make a list. Any symptoms you have and how long you've had them. Key personal information, traumatic events in your past and current major stressors. Your medical information, including other physical and mental health conditions you have. Any medications you're taking. Questions to ask your provider so you can make the most of your appointment. They say consider taking a trusted family member, friend along to help remember the details. But they forget, you can't go, you have to go in by yourself. You can't do that. Because they're not the patient. You're the patient. You can't take mommy in with you. You can't take daddy. You can't take your son. Oh, who's it? Your daughter, your girlfriend, whatever. You can't do that. Your healthcare provider may ask you, what are your symptoms? How do your symptoms affect your life? How do you feel and act when others seem to criticize and reject you? These are questions that the therapist will be asking you. Do you have any close personal relationships? If not, why do you think that is? What are your major accomplishments? What are your major goals for the future? How do you feel when someone needs your help? These are just a few of the questions that you could be asked. So, if you go see a therapist, be prepared. And know that I love you. I'm here to help you. Help me, because we're all in this together. We're helping each other. And together we'll all get through it. Peace and love. I love you all so much. You don't know how much me being able to talk through these issues has helped me. So, help yourself while I help you. And I'll talk to you later. See you 4 o'clock the next day. Love you. Bye.